You're now tuned into the hottest podcast in the world, the Stay Woke Podcast, right here on theSonicBreakdown.com.
Yo, this is Cam the Chef, and you're listening to the Stay Woke Podcast.
So welcome back to another Stay Woke Podcast. This is D-Ray Brinson, and you know the Stay Woke Podcast is presented by theSonicBreakdown.com. And today we have a special guest, actually a returning guest, I should say.
Yup.
We got Cam the Chef in the building.
What's up? Cam the Chef, Watts, California. You know.
That's what's up, bro.
I came out here to do a show at San Francisco State that went really, really weird. But thank you for the people who actually showed up and vibed with me. It was really cool. I appreciate you guys.
That's what's up, man. But one of the things that I'll say that we talked about off air is how you turn that negative into a positive. And you got to really like vibe and connect, rather. I like
intimate shows anyways better than like huge scale like venue shows, because I feel like then you could convey your point like deeper into the person's soul.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely think those more intimate settings does give a different vibe and does suit a certain demographic more than others. Let's get into what you've been doing lately, man. What you getting into?
I have a tape dropping soon with my homie Lord Khalil. It's called The Misadventures of Khalil and Cam. I'm trying to get like a cartoon cover, because like the past year, well not year, like at least 6 months, like I've just been like traveling mainly around LA, like to different places to record with like a steady group of 3 people, me, the homie Khalil, and the homie Derek Sweetwater, because we really like had nowhere to record. So every day was just, where's the stew? Oh, it's over here. You lit.
Yeah.
And it's just a collection of songs made in various ways, in various places.
Okay. And how did you guys connect? How did you guys get up together to make this collaboration?
Well, I've known him since like 9th grade. We like went to the same high school freshman year, and we were just like kids playing basketball. So we just talked. And then next year after that, like I started making music. And then he was just coming to my house hanging out, and then we just started making shit. Gotcha. Yeah, and then we were in this group called Kids of the Leaf. It was me, the homie Khalil, the homie Harry, Spacey, the homie East Eye, and the homie Malik.
Okay. And
this is like how I like started making music with these people. I started like producing everything, because I was producing every like release from everybody.
Okay.
Like
so
when I was like 15.
Basically their in-house producer.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I just started rapping more, kind of just branched out from that.
And for the new listeners out there, what can we expect from this project?
A lot of songs that are very fun to perform, very high energy, but still like having a little bit of substance, you know, like production fire, hopefully. I have a lot of new plugins, so I'm just putting them to use.
Okay. So some new sounds that we haven't heard from previous projects of yours then?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to think, should I talk about this? But hopefully this girl doesn't get mad at me, but I made a song with like very teen angst heavy.
Okay.
About my ex.
Okay.
And it's like the first song I dropped after dropping Strawberry Moon, like 2 months ago. People really didn't like it that much. It was too left field, too fast, I feel.
You didn't give him the slow progression into it?
No. There was no slow progression. It's just a totally different genre of music.
Okay.
I basically made like some rock.
But were you happy with the project?
Oh, I love this song.
Okay.
I love it, honestly. It was a lot.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I
Thanks,
gotta
I
re-listen to
appreciate
and hear the lyrics and understand the context of the song. But the vibe, to me, it sounds like a mixture of Kid Cudi and Yeezy.
Yeah, definitely the like heavy auto-tune filters.
Heavy auto-tune filter
really
from
fuck
like Yeezus from that album, and then kind of the rock influence that I heard on the Speeding Bullet Kid Cudi album.
Yeah, I love that album.
You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of get a mixture of those, and then I get a little bit like of I can't really put my finger on it, but I don't know. Did you repeat the chords for the guitar?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that sonic property. Like it adds to that rock feel.
Yeah, I wanted to make it because I just downloaded this like guitar VST and I was just fucking with it, and then like I got all emo and shit, so and I just went straight to the booth and was just like, I'm gonna try to do this, and I recorded it and I held on to it for a really long time because I was like, what am I gonna do with this?
Bro, I say like my opinion is my opinion is my opinion, but what I'll say is I say go with your instincts. So like I said, you have talent, is there. Your production again is really there. Like I told you on Strawberry Moon, I thought the production was stronger than the lyrics. There were certain lines that I thought like I was like, okay, I see something there too. I haven't heard the new lyrics.
I hate Strawberry Moon. Personally speaking,
but I said like I played it for a friend and I was like, we both were like, I just let it play and was getting his reactions, and then he'd be like, oh, right there, and I was like, yep, that's what I was like, that's the areas I was talking about, and then he got to the next track and he's like, ooh, yeah, right there, and I was like, every spot, it was the same spot I was hearing. I was like, and he does music as well, and he was like, yeah, I see it. So like I said, man, just continue grinding, continue working. Don't fight your instincts. Not everybody's going to see the vision. Not everybody's going to get the vision.
This is true.
And sometimes they get it late. I say continue throwing it out there. Like I said, I like the vibe of that track. I like your choices of sounds and how you put them together.
Thanks. I sampled drums from, I think that was the drums from Say It Ain't So by Weezer. And I put like guitar.
Because damn it, and I knew it, but I didn't know it because the Say I Didn't track on Vic Mensa, that I just released a podcast episode on Wednesday.
That was a good album. I don't know why people don't like it.
I said the same thing. I said I love that album. That when I first heard that beginning, Say I Didn't, and I just like the whole way
Weezer feature, bro. He beat me to it.
The whole way he introduced it, the features, the piano that he had on Gorgeous with Sid.
Sid is amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a genius. Just like I said, like it just and maybe it's just the fact that we just have same sensibilities and the sounds that we like. And,
right, this is true.
So, but I just feel like you're picking good ones and you're putting them together nicely. Now, the question I have in regard to that song, to me, that would be a hard song to, based on what you have out, to make a complete album either around or what that would fit into. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I dropped it as a single.
Yeah.
I actually have
because I was thinking like how would
rock songs.
Yeah,
but it's like I don't know. I'm not too good at that. I kind of just made a melody that sounded good, and like that was it. I made like a couple other like songs of that genre, but not all of them like have like hit. Well, at least to me, hit enough to drop. So it's really just like I'm gonna just keep working.
Definitely keep on.
I'm not dropping a rock project soon until I get it right to create a cohesive one.
With the new project, going back to the new project, what would you say is the vibe of the project, or is there a vibe, or does it change vibes?
It's actually not really that much of a vibe. Well, no, it still is, but I didn't really put that much thought into it like how I do with my solo projects.
Gotcha.
You know, it was just a collab. You know, we wanted to make some cool songs to like perform, but still like talk about what's going on with our lives right now.
Gotcha.
So yeah, But I do, like, my next solo project is called Pobrecito. And it'll probably drop by, December or in December.
Okay.
I normally drop one solo project per year.
Okay.
That's, like, the rate I've been moving at least for the past 2 years.
Okay.
Since, like, my last year of high school.
Consistency.
So, like, I just work for a year and then put out something. But that one is going to be accompanied by a short film.
Oh, that's what's up.
So that's going to be the format. I'm not sure, like, if I want to just put it on SoundCloud as one long, because it's like a score.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
I'm not sure if I want to put it out as one long, it's like just SoundCloud song, and then just put the video on YouTube as well with everything, or just still do individual tracks on SoundCloud. That's, like, where I'm at in the thought process of it. Like, I already have, like, the, like, storyline and all, but I really just need to cast it.
Where are you trying to shoot it at?
I have just different spots. It's definitely gonna be, like, around LA.
Gotcha.
Around LA area, probably like the mountains.
Okay.
But also South Central.
Gotcha.
You know, it'll be a pretty interactive storyline. I'm gonna play a, like, unfinished song from there.
Okay.
It's featuring my friend Amindi K. Frost. It's very, very rough. Putting a verse somewhere in here.
Gotcha. It has a very kind of Childish Gambino sober vibe.
Haha, that's my goal. He is the blueprint.
Yeah, it has that kind of feel to me, like again, I am taking into account that it is unmastered, and I can hear some of the rough patches that I think you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I can get the idea, and again, the sound is there, the production is there. That's how I got it.
Right, yeah. It's definitely, like, beach influence. I live 10 minutes from the beach.
That's what's up, man.
And I haven't even gone this summer. It's weird. Literally just 10 minutes down the exact street that my house is on. Like,
damn, that's what's up. I wish. Shit.
I live by the contaminated beach though.
Oh, okay. that changes
that's
everything.
The one.
That changes
literally,
everything.
This is one beach in LA, like Dockweiler, that is right next to a sewage plant that pipes go out into the ocean, like right there. But it's the only beach to, like, legally allow bonfires.
Oh, okay.
So it's like we already fucking it up. You might as well set shit on fire. We don't care.
If anything, that will help.
Like, nobody goes in the water there.
Gotcha.
You gotta be confused.
Damn. But I mean, like, again, the music you're playing, it all has good vibes. It all has good sounds. my question is, with the filming and the whole process of that, how close attached are you going to be to it, or are you going to be more of, you know, I write the script, I wrote the music, now I have a director that's going to take what I given and put their own kind of twist on my vision, and I'll point in my points, or is it going to be literally like your hand is going to be on everything, like I'm going to direct it too, like?
Right. Honestly, I'm looking at a couple like directors now, and definitely my hand will be on it. My hand will be on every aspect of this, because like it tells a pretty personal story in a way, like to the point where like if I don't have my hand on it, it will just come out wrong, and I would feel wrong about it, and I probably won't end up dropping it. So
I mean, that definitely makes sense that that's what you want, or that if it is as personal of a story that you're portraying, that you would want definitely have your fingerprint on it. As we saw with the Tupac biopic, that wasn't. Some people were saying that wasn't great. That was honestly because of the lack of personal touch. Where the Straight Outta Compton, people loved it and raved it because Dre, Cube had their fingerprints on it.
Right. I feel like the movie wasn't bad. You know, it just wasn't, you know, good. I saw it for free online because I'm like, everybody's saying it's bad. Like on Twitter, like all I'm seeing is horrible, shitty, trash. Like, so I'm like, I'm not going to spend like $12 to see something that's trash. Let me watch it here and see if it's trash.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, it had some good parts in it. I'm not even going to lie. Like, the fashion was there. It was styled really well. It was really on point with what they wore. But that was pretty much about it.
Okay.
The acting was kind of at points. Like, they left out a lot of key details.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of the things that I heard. I didn't see it because, again, I heard so many bad things about it. I was like,
you should.
You should see it. My money, but I will end up seeing it. I feel like I have to. Yeah,
honestly, that's how I felt. I'm like, I make rap music. Like, this is Tupac. It's the Tupac movie. Yeah.
So I feel like I have to. But touching on that fashion point and just the creative process, because it feels like you're a very creative person and you're trying to get into very different realms, the music, film, kind of screenwriting. Have you ever been interested in art and fashion or anything like that, or?
Yeah, I like art, but I don't really know how to draw well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I use Adobe Illustrator sometimes, like. And like when I was little, like I would do like Microsoft Paint things, but that's about as far as it goes. I design my own like logos for stuff on my computer. I'll show you some of the new Strawberry Moon merch designs. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop one more like line of Strawberry Moon merch, and then I'm just gonna drop it forever. Okay. So it looks pretty cool. It says Strawberry Moon in like Hulk Hogan font. Okay. And that's going to be on, like, an orange hoodie. And, like, the words are, like, white and orange.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Definitely pops out. Definitely stands out. And that sounds actually dope.
Right, and it's getting pretty cold, so...
Yeah, it's about... Yeah, that time, it's about to be hoodie season. October's around the corner.
Really. I'm still mad I have to buy my own domain back.
Damn.
Because, like, my shit, like, expired, and I was broke. So, like, I couldn't do it, and then somebody copped it fast and raised the price like so much. I bought it for 99 cents. This dude wants like $100 for it. Damn. And I'm like, bro, you're not even Cam the Chef. Like, why do you need camthechef.com? Like, but then I like realized that it's like really people out there waiting for your like domain to expire. Yeah. So
we had a little issue with that with the Sonic Breakdown, but we got the resolve. Can't beat us. I kept on going.
Yeah.
I was like, at the end of the game, like, and that's something I took from Puff, Jay-Z, all the greats, Steve Jobs, all of them. It's about being consistent, bro. Consistent and longevity. Steve Jobs got fired, bro. He got fired.
He did.
And he still came up on cats.
And, like, invented ideas on acid.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just about being consistent and stay working. Like, that's why I said everybody doesn't have to see your vision. But if you do it long enough, they will.
This is true.
Because you won't give them a choice. They ain't got no choice. After a while, they have to say, all right, bro, what is it? What is it? What do you
What
got,
are
my
you
nigga? Damn. Oh shit, that's dope.
I feel
But you got to get them there. That's all.
I'm gonna play the first single off the tape. I dropped it on my Instagram and Twitter. It's called Sad Faces Satire.
Okay.
You
You want to set it up? Is there any particular story behind the content that you want to give, or?
Yeah, it's basically like the first verse. Well, I made it my first time in the studio, like right after breaking up with my girlfriend over like some stupid shit. Honestly, just shorten it all down to some stupid shit. 3 words. Bam.
The abridged version.
Right, and I don't know. I just had stuff to say, and I just felt sad. But I'm like, what if I'm not really sad? Because if it was meant to be, then it would happen. So I just thought, like, what if my sad face is in fact satire? So yeah, this is that.
Yeah, I should've felt back, could've been more whack, could've made more music,
Kinda like
could've
modern.
more raps, yeah. Had I stayed focused, wouldn't feel this and that, tit for tat, and it's okay, at least I know you gon' be straight, and I got new shit on the way, dropping tape since about the 8th grade, well the 8th for the flakes that you hate, and the jakes, pulled up on us at the park, smoking J's after dark, I said I didn't care, girl, she stayed in cars and she listened to Absol. Smoked out another girl apart and she called me an asshole. And now we're barely talking, took off on me like a clothes. And I suppose that if my wrist could be froze really quick, I would be here in my whip, making dollars, making sense.
It took me like 5 minutes. Like I was just playing those chords, and I'm like, let me just add some drum on this.
It's more contemporary. Something I can see. And this might sound negative or a diss, but I can see like Lil Yachty.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those like plug beats.
Lil Yachty, fuck with your boy.
Honestly, I fuck with Lil Yachty. He gets a bad rap for some reason, but he really he changed the game in a way.
Go
to the point of mainstream nigga. I'm making money off this shit.
Okay.
To the point it's easy as fuck. Like it's easy as fuck.
I'll say, for me, I don't really fuck with Lil Yachty, but I respect his lane.
You're gonna hate the song I'm gonna play next.
And the sounds that he tends to go to doesn't resonate with me. And that's fine. Like I said, music's not for everybody. But I can respect. That's the other thing that I think there's a difference is, if you say you don't like music, that doesn't mean that they don't have talent.
This is true.
Like, I think Yachty's talented because the way he chooses to write up the beats, the musicality of the flow that he uses is there. The same thing with what the fuck is it? Designer. Like Timmy Turner. Like, I feel like you can't deny the musicality of how he chose to.
That song feels like it gives little kids nightmares.
What, Timmy Turner?
Yeah, like it's so sinister.
Yeah, it is very sinister. But like I said, the musicality is there.
This shit is called Gary the Snail. It's horrible. I made it as like a mockery to the entire SoundCloud culture. You know that like poppin' Zan, like Lil Pump. Who else? Lil Pump, Doo-Wop Kane. I fuck with Doo-Wop though, like for real. Lil Cyberspace.
I don't know that one. I know the other ones.
Trying to think of other people in this genre. 5 Finger Posse. Yeah, it took me 8 minutes.
How long do you normally take on production? Like, what's the varying times?
Like it ranges between like, normally for a song that I would like to be proud of, it would be like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
For it to be fully constructed. I had so much fun making this.
Yeah, I can definitely hear that influence.
But like, yo, I played this at this like studio I went to, and that shit slapped so hard. Like the 808s. But yeah, it slaps. And it's like, I put it on the internet just like, cause fuck it, why not? But it has made people hate me ever so slowly.
Why?
But then it's
Because they feel like you're making fun of them, or?
Nah, because they feel like this is a SoundCloud link that I'm promoting. They're like, what the fuck, this is SoundCloud music. If that makes sense. And I'm like, stop right there. So that's why I have to drop something again, proving that I can actually put words together pretty good. To the point, I'm about to rap this verse. Fuck it, I'll just do it a cappella. This is another song on the tape.
Like in the morning, smell the priceless. Why these niggas bitches? Every worry about the next bitch. Walking with my hammer, bitch. I'm Greco, got a death wish. Line up the hundreds in the 20s, I'll be flashing. Fill my pocket, so like in the morning, smell the priceless. Why these niggas bitches? Every worry about the next bitch. Walking with my hammer, bitch. I'm Greco, got a death wish. Shooting at the president. Shout out to the Mexicans. Maybe you can tie me up and neck up like a peasant. Now I see myself in 5 years, even better rich. All my runs and marriages, young nigga embarrassing.
We next to each other, shoulder to shoulder. I hate dealing with these head-ass promoters.
Fucking
Can't
facts.
fuck with us, you know we golden. Love can evolve from hate. The matrix showing on my television screen. So appealing if you're feeling blue. Trying to chase the green, settle down, have a drink or two.
Yeah, this is all like unmastered. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I noticed we had like musical chemistry, and I'm just gonna keep it going, you know, because it's very rare.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really like, I've been making hella beats recently.
You gotta be like Kanye said. I was making 5 beats a day.
3 songs. These are mainly just beats that I would sell. I want.
Like, I can see a G-Eazy on this track.
I want Bun B on it.
Ooh. Actually, no, Bun B would be better. Definitely better. With that southern draw?
Yes. I found some other rock shit I did. Just the beat though. No samples.
Yeah, because that shit would be dope. But this beat's cool.
Thanks. I tried to
It
make
has,
like some heavy rap shit. Yeah, let me see if this works. All I ever wanted was Jordans, the colorway of the Hornets, and I still never feel cornered with each and every performance. And if the medicine that I'm peddling doesn't blow up, then I'm settling pretty heavy in California. You know the suburbs, white picket fence in the pool, but still smoke herb. Probably teach music at a school, still keep it kosher for the culture. You niggas lame cause I'm posting up and chain smoking, never talking nothing. I'm out here in the bay. Got a couple shorties, bae. But not really though, well, not today. They didn't hit my text up. It was like, okay, you know that the flow is crazy. Damn, I can't freestyle. Probably cause I'm not even high now. I'm on another plateau. Coming here, walking 10 toes down. Got your shawty, yeah, and she frowns. Maybe it's because I'm holding my phone that I can't rap. Actual freestyle time, so like, yeah. I feel like Action Bronson, shawty trying to touch my Johnson. Well, I had to pass like a Magic Johnson in like 85 or 92. They be like, who is you? When I pull up in that old school, Bentley Coupe, fresh out of school, polo, fucking backpack, came through, weed in my knapsack. Shawty's that ass fat, yeah, I passed that. Pass it to the bros. I'm in a full house like I'm John Stamos, and she just came over. I should've told you. Had a little chip on my shoulder. Had a little spliff cause a nigga getting older. Come through like on the bus, like what, $60? seat 1. This is some old school watch rap shit. You know, nobody in my neighborhood is really rapping. They just really trapping. Like, they're really trapped in the box set by the white man. It's like 12 o'clock. Go to the mail store, like, what could I cop? You know, you could really cop some liquor, some blunts, some swishes, and hang out with your niggas and just post up in front of your house. Or either that, just sit on the couch. Seen a shorty, in a nice blouse, but you don't really get her aroused because you got $6 in your pocket, and she's a gold digger because you live in LA, and she only fucks with niggas that fuck with other niggas that make pretty good shit. The last part of that was actually acceptable.
If you're out there, you need to check out my boy Cam the Chef on SoundCloud. He has a project Strawberry Moon already out there.
Definitely.
He's coming out with another project coming soon. And
The
then
Misadventures. The Misadventures of Khalil and Cam.
Yeah, so
coming
definitely
soon.
go get that. The Misadventures of Khalil and Cam.
Available for free.
Free ski, man. You
Yeah.
can't beat that. Good music for the free. So yeah, definitely come back and check out. We'll have the links up for that as well. And then you definitely got to check out his solo project that will be coming out, as he said, hopefully in December. But we'll keep you in touch with that, and probably hopefully we'll get another interview by then and give you up to date about that stuff as well. So I want to say thanks again, man, for coming through. We'll have more of his music up and things like that nature. So you know the Stay Woke podcast motto: live, listen to some great music, and above all, love more. And we out.
Sir. Shout out to Jay.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to Jalen, man. Peace.